Do you have determination for your goals, dreams, and aspirations? That's the topic we'll be discussing here tonight live. So stick around for all of that and much, much more that's coming right. Whoa! From Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. So that way you won't miss a single thing when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. That is absolutely, positively, 1,000,000,000% correct. I am here to help as many people as possible that are first and foremost open to the help. You must be open to the help before anyone, including myself, can help you get the best possible grips on their lives. So that way, each and every one of you can accomplish whatever it is that your hearts desire. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. Before we get started, as always, I want to make sure that the notification has gone out on YouTube, and it has. And let me check out the YouTube backend and make sure that things are rolling smoothly. And they are. And once again, tonight, we are also simulcasting live on Facebook. Nobody out there on Facebook yet, but that could change. Let me just make sure that Facebook is rolling smoothly. Make sure that Facebook is rolling smoothly. Looks like it is. Yeah, nice and crystal clear. Once again on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay. Now, I don't expect there to be a lot of people on this stream live tonight on Facebook, but more so especially on YouTube. I'll explain more in just a second here, but there will be tremendous replay value. So even if you're watching this on the replay, my live streams always have tremendous replay value, and that's the way that I create them. So whether you watch it live and engage or you watch it on the replay, you know, you're going to always learn something new, and you will still have the opportunity of, you know, making comments in the comments section, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, and I will respond to all of your comments, if you do comment on the replay. But if you're here live, feel free to get your questions, comments, concerns regarding anything that I do out here on my Grip on Life channel on YouTube, and I'll respond to them as soon as possible. Before we move any further, as always, I want to pay special props once again to this channel sponsor. That's none other than my great longtime friend, Troy Brewer, who runs one of the most amazing marketing companies, a very trustworthy and reputable marketing company. I've been doing business with him for almost 10 years. Troy Brewer is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network for all of your product and service needs from the most trusted professionals in the industry. Please visit www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. One more time, that's www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. You can also visit a subsidiary of the Discover Community Network known as the DCN Internet Radio Network. And when you go on that website, you're going to find a bunch of talk and music internet radio stations, and more than likely one of those talk or music internet radio stations will suit your talk or music genre needs. So if you like that kind of thing, please check out www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. One more time, that's www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. Both those links are below in the description, about a third of the way down. And if you go to either of those websites, you can also find out how to connect with Troy by phone or email. And if you connect with Troy by phone or email, please do not fail to mention that Coach Eli, as always, sends you with lots and lots of love. All right. welcome to the show, folks. Welcome once again to the show. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I do not expect a big turnout tonight because lots of people that follow me also follow some other people. Not that they really want to follow those types of people, but they're interested, invested in their story or their stories for a certain reason. There's another stream going on right now for a channel that I support. I think this guy does good work. His channel name is Rogue Internet Man. He has just over 20K, almost 21K subscribers. And about a week ago or so, a little bit over a week ago or so, he did a live stream regarding a content creator that I've known for almost 4 years out here that has done a lot of malice things to harm many people on this platform. And, he even has done many things to harm myself, and he continues to do it. I just don't let it get to me. But he's doing another stream tonight on the Like and Theory channel, also known as Jamie. And there have been some developments that Rogue Internet Man has found. And I was watching parts of that live stream. I was skimming through. I was seeking back and skimming through the first hour of the show. I will go back and watch the entire show later tonight because I'm going to be doing my reaction to this tomorrow, and I am going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you folks why I'm going to talk about it, okay? I'm going to talk about it because I want to continue raising awareness of, number one, what not to be, how not to behave. And number two, I really want to protect people from people, like this, that behave this way on the internet and do these types of things on the internet. Jamie, who runs the Like and Theory channel and now the Punksthetic channel, well, he's run it for a while, but his Punksthetic channel just got monetized. He's a 35-year-old millennial, in my opinion, raised in a spoiled way. And, he's basically, I wouldn't quite say he's built an empire, but he's found a way to make enough money out here on YouTube to survive and to buy an affordable condo in North Carolina, and to buy a new car. He also has a sponsor I mentioned in the past, a fake sponsor that runs a fake caregiving company. This guy came into a lot of money from a family inheritance, and he's been sponsoring Jamie $4,000 per month to pretty much do what he's doing to harm people, which is pretty sad. And again, I will share more about this tomorrow. But I found out something by watching the stream that Rogue is putting on, by watching parts of it live. The show is still currently live right now as I am broadcasting live at 10:41 p.m. Eastern, 7:41 p.m. Pacific on Monday, February 22nd. If you're watching the replay, obviously, it's a different time. It's not going to be live anymore. But yeah, if you want to check out that Rogue Internet Man stream, just, search for Rogue Internet Man. I will also be sharing that stream later today on my community tab on YouTube in case you want to check that out. But yeah, basically, Rogue Internet Man, who is anonymous, doesn't show his face, doesn't use his name, which, I can understand that because if these people on Jamie's side, including Jamie, knew who this guy was, I'm sure they would try to do some of their shady, unethical, and illegal things to try to harm him. All Rogue Internet Man's trying to do is just make people aware of the same things I'm making them aware of regarding Jamie Like and Theory channel and this group of people. And, Rogue Internet Man found out that, there were some death threats happening to him behind the scenes in Jamie's Discord, and that's what these people do. I'll share more about that tomorrow, but I will mention one more thing right now because I'm sure Jamie will find out about this and I'm talking about it because he has nothing better to do than to scour the internet for people talking about him and creating drama content out of it. So yeah, Jamie, I did get a chance to view your short video that you did on me on your Like and Theory channel, and let me tell you something, bro. I'm not buying it, okay? I know exactly what you're trying to get me to do, right? You're saying, if you want us to stop, then you got to stop coming at us, And here's the thing, Jamie, what you're not understanding is that I'm not coming at you, okay? And I'm not attacking you or anything. All I've been doing is raising awareness of the illegal and shady things that you do on and off of YouTube, especially within your Discord. And I'm making people aware that if they get involved with your group of people and they're not fully compliant with the ways that you want them to be to support you, then you will dox them, you will attack them, you will death threat them, just like you guys, made death threats to Rogue Internet Man. It's pretty pathetic. And see, Jamie, all you want me to do is go away because if I don't go away and I keep raising awareness about this every now and then, and you get bigger creators such as Rogue Internet Man that do full streams on this and raise awareness, people are going to find out the truth. And the bottom line is all you're trying to do, Jamie, is protect the money that you're making. You're trying to protect, your sponsor's investment because you know that if you are stopped, if your illegal activity is stopped, or your channels get shut down, or you're not able to do what you continue to do, okay, then your sponsor will stop sponsoring you and you'll be out of business. Rather than creating real content, which you could do that if you wanted to, but it would take you a lot more work and longer to rebuild an audience, which you don't want to do that, right? You stick with this cringy drama and doing all these crazy things because that's the way you feel. That's the only way you feel you can make money, right? And you do these crazy things because you have people that support you that are ex-cons, felons, like Blake and many other people. And this is the type of content that resonates with them. And if you don't give your audience the type of content that they want, they're not going to support you. Then you have no need for a sponsor. You lose it all, right? So maybe you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But here's the thing, I'm not buying what you're telling me when you say, you only give, so you only get what you get. Sure, you only get what you get, but I'm not attacking you. I'm just stating the facts. I know exactly what you're doing. And it's shady, it's illegal. At the very least, most of what you do is very unethical, and you've harmed many people on this platform. And one thing, as a coach and as a human being, when I see someone like this, I want to raise as much awareness as possible to protect future people from getting involved with something like this. So that is that. That's as much as I'm going to say about that. Again, I'm going to watch the replay of Rogue Internet Man stream in its entirety later tonight. And tomorrow at some point, probably in the evening, I will not be doing a morning stream like I did earlier today. I did get, 5-6 hours of sleep earlier after the stream, but I gotta get my sleeping pattern back in order. I've been more so sleeping during the day than at night, and it's not the healthiest thing. But anyway, that is that. So tonight, we're going to be discussing how determined are you to accomplish your goals. One more time, how determined are you to accomplish your goals? If I am going to speak about myself, for example purposes, humbly speaking, I'm extremely determined to accomplish my goals, dreams, and aspirations. The best example I can give you folks is that for the last 3 weeks or so, or 2+ weeks, I've been doing 1 or 2 live streams per day. Is it easy? No. Does it take a lot of effort and work to set these up and then actually run these shows 1, 2, 3 hours at a time? It's not easy, right? But I'm determined to make my coaching business very successful, more successful than it already is, because this is what I love doing. Okay? When you love what you do beyond the money, okay, and it defines your purpose, it defines who you are, you're going to find ways to keep pushing forward and give more and more and more. No matter how difficult it is, you're going to find a way to push through it and continue moving forward. And out here on YouTube, it's not easy to get traction, even if you do everything right. Even if you optimize your titles, descriptions, your tags, your thumbnails, and all that. But if you're persistent and determined to keep moving forward, and like my background says, if you have ambition, okay, you're going to eventually get there. And if I were to read the Google definition of, why did it not say that? Okay, give me just a second here. Maybe I have to put it in my different browser here. I'm going to read the Google definition of
ambition.
There you go, ambition.
Ambition.
It says a strong desire to do or to achieve something, typically requiring determination and hard work. One more time. Ambition is defined as a strong desire to do or to achieve something, typically requiring determination and hard work. And as far as it goes for me, I'm very ambitious. I'm very determined. And this is what I love doing. That's what fuels me forward. That's what propels me to keep moving ahead, even when the times are tough, even when the results aren't exactly where I'd like them to be. I know that if I keep pushing forward, at some point, it's going to all pan out and work out in the way it was meant to work out, right? And that's the same way that you should look at it. You have to ask yourself first and foremost, I have an itch again. Give me a second. That was a strong, severe itch. I had to do that off camera. I apologize. But anyway, like I was saying, if you have a purpose and a passion for something, if you have a passion for something, that is your purpose, right? If there's something you really enjoy doing, you can turn it into a business where you can help people. If it's really truly your purpose and it defines who you are and you really enjoy doing it beyond the money, you can start a business just like myself and create content on it consistently, and eventually it's going to get somewhere. It's not going to be easy. There's a lot of, even though, like I say, there is no competition. The only competition is yourself, right? You're your own worst enemy, right? There is technically a lot of competition, but you don't have to look at it that way. But because, there are a lot more people, creating content on the internet, and, we have these smartphones nowadays attached to our hips, people's time and attention spans are very limited. So you're not going to get through to people right away. Sometimes, it's going to take, 10, 20, 30, 50, or 100 or more pieces of content before your content even reaches certain people or the right audience. And even if somebody comes across your content the first time, they might not like it or think they might not like it. But let's say a couple weeks or a couple months down the road, they get recommended another video of yours by YouTube because they watched a video from you in the past, but they still hadn't invested into you yet. They still didn't subscribe to you yet because, they're not sure, right? You keep moving forward, they're going to come across your videos again, and eventually the right people are going to, support you and follow you, and it's going to allow you to, feel that sense of accomplishment. It's gonna allow you to continue moving forward and growing your business, right? Growing your purpose. Now, tonight I'm not going to be on too terribly long. I am going to be reading this blog regarding the topic. It's called "Amazing Determination and Willpower: How Successful People Resist Temptation, Stay Focused and Determined, and Remain Resolute in Pursuit of Their Goals." This was very, very interesting to me. And there are, let me just double check here again. There are 8 ways that this blog author is stating that you can develop these qualities and results and make your results be even more successful, which is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the browser screen. And I'm going to go over the first 4 right now, then take a quick break, and then come back and run and go over the last 4, which is what I'm trying to say. So let's switch over and get right to it. All right. 8 habits of people with amazing determination and willpower. Once again, how successful people resist temptation, stay focused and determined, and remain resolute in pursuit of their goals. Written by Jeff Hayden. This is from the site Inc.com. Consistently doing what you need to do to succeed with total focus and resolve is incredibly difficult. It absolutely is. In my opinion, it involves a great degree of discipline, determination, persistence, passion, etc. But if you love what you do, if you have a purpose and a passion, and you feel you have something to offer this world that you know would help a lot of people, that's all it's going to take to keep you moving forward. Along with these steps that we're going to go over here in just a few when we get down to that point of the blog. And that's why the ability to work hard and respond positively to failure and adversity is so crucial. You got to take the mature approach, folks. Some people are going to like you. Some people are not going to like you. Some people are going to try to just kick you down because they're insecure and they're trying to make themselves feel better. They're projecting, right? You got to learn to roll with the punches, right? Initially, they're going to have a very small audience, and the majority of your audience is going to be a bunch of hateful people trying to stop your success, like many people have tried to do to me out here on YouTube for the last 4 years. But I keep on moving forward no matter what. You should do the same thing. Resolve, willpower, and determination help successful people. Actually, you know what? I missed the first part. And that's why the ability to work hard and respond positively to failure and adversity is so crucial. Absolutely. Resolve, willpower, and determination help successful people work hard and stick to their long-term goals. Right. Determination is huge. Having the willpower is huge. And if you want to be successful, you have to work hard and smart, but you definitely have to work hard and stick to your long-term goals. I've been doing this for 4 years, folks. Some days are better than others. Some days when I do my live streams, I have more people here. Other days, like right now, I got no one. I got 4, 6 people. Oh, Lewis Fuller just showed up. Hey, Lewis, how you doing? Good evening, Coach Eli. I just gave you a like. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it, man. You're the first one to show up, bro. I've been on for 24 minutes, and you're the first one to show up. But that's all good, brother. That's all good. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate your support, man. I support you too. For example, most successful people are great at delaying gratification. In my opinion, why? because they know success is something that's based on, working hard long term. They know success doesn't come easy. And they're humble. And they believe in themselves. So they understand that, sometimes things are not going to take off right away. You got to give people a chance to get to know you, right? Once people get to know you, because you're putting out more and more content, right? Things will just happen naturally. So yeah, most successful people are great at delaying gratification. I am as well. I'm not looking for instant gratification. I'm not looking for the short-term result. I'm looking for the long-term result. I'm in this for the long haul. And if you have, like I said, a purpose or a passion, like I mentioned earlier, that you want to accomplish, you should look for the long-term results, not short-term, because short-term results are not sustainable long-term. Most successful people are great at withstanding temptation. Right. Absolutely. Temptation, we'll learn more about that in a bit as we go down, further in the blog. I'll save that for now. Most successful people are great at overcoming fear in order to do what they need to do. No risk, no reward. And if you fear being successful, you're never going to be successful. You got to overcome your fear and fears. Take chances. No risk, no reward. How many times have you heard no risk, no reward? It is 1,000,000% true regarding anything you're trying to accomplish. Most successful people don't set priorities. They do the things they decide are most important. That's very interesting. Give me a second here. Let me make sure things are still rolling smoothly. I am doing great today or tonight, says Lewis Fuller. Great, Lewis. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. So one more time, most successful people don't set priorities. They do the things they decide are most important. I do have priorities, but I understand what the blog author is saying. I have priorities, but I prioritize my priorities in order of importance, right? In order of importance. And I also look to see how long each priority is going to take. Like I mentioned before in the past, if you have 10 things to do, right? 10 priorities, right? And, 8 of them will take you 10 minutes to knock out. And then the other 2 will take you 3 hours each to knock out. Don't knock out the first 2 that are going to take you a total of 6 hours, because you're going to be working hard. And when you're done, you're going to say, I only have 2 accomplished. Knock out the 8 of them first. That will take you 10 minutes each. That's what? 80 minutes? That's an hour and 20 minutes to get 8 things done, instead of getting 2 things done in 6 hours and feeling like you're not as accomplished, right? That's a smart way to do it, right? So in my opinion, I think priorities are important, but you have to prioritize your priorities. Make sense? It's no coincidence that the above are some of the qualities of remarkably successful people. Absolutely. Here are ways you can develop those qualities too, and as a result, be even more successful. All right. Number 1, let your past inform your future and nothing more. The past is valuable. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the mistakes of others. Then let it go. Folks, I've learned so much by watching other people fail and make mistakes. Now, don't get me wrong. I've made mistakes too, and I've failed many times as well. We all have. It's a normal part of life. Any successful person is going to encounter many failures before they reach tremendous success. That's how you become successful. You learn from your mistakes and other people's mistakes. right? That's why I pay attention to other people and what they're doing. And I'm laser focused on what some other people are doing because I'm learning not to do what they're doing, right? It's going to only set me back. Now, some of the things, like I said earlier, that people do, the crazy things they do will get them immediate, decent results, but they're not sustainable long term. It's going to all implode at some point. If you want something sustainable long term, you got to learn from your mistakes. Don't do stupid things and take your time to grow your business the right way. Easier said than done? It depends on your perspective. Sure. I agree. When something bad happens to you, see it as an opportunity to learn something you didn't know. Absolutely. I learn every day. Just because I'm a coach doesn't mean I don't learn. Or it doesn't mean I know everything. I know a lot. I do know a lot about things. I've had a lot of experiences. That's what I'm here to share and help people with, right? But I love learning new things each and every day. When another person makes a mistake, just don't learn from it. See it as an opportunity to be kind, forgiving, and understanding. It's the way I've always lived my life. I've never been judgmental on others for making mistakes. If I'm even going to be judgmental at all, I would be judgmental on those people that continue to make the same mistakes over and over again, and they purposefully make those mistakes because they're trying to shortcut life and success. They're trying to shortcut their success, which is what I'm trying to say, in their life, right? So those types of people, I don't really have a lot of respect for. I'm a very kind, loving, and forgiving person. And if people make mistakes and they own those mistakes and they don't continue to make the same mistakes, you can forgive. But, if you're hanging around people that constantly make the same mistake over and over and over again, that's something I would withdraw myself from. Because those people are just not ready, at least at this point, to own up to their mistakes. And you can't work with someone like that. You can't even be friends with somebody like that, let alone, work a business project with someone like that. The past is just training. It doesn't define you. Think about what went wrong, but only in terms of how you will make sure that the next time you and the people around you will know how to make sure it goes right. You see what the blog author is saying? The past is just training. In other words, you learn from your mistakes. It doesn't define who you are. It is a learning experience. Just because you make mistakes doesn't mean you're an F-up. I'm trying to not swear as much out here anymore, right? You're not an F-up, okay? You're not an F-up person if you make mistakes. It's just considered a training. You're learning. As long as you're learning from those mistakes, no problem. Now, if you continue making the same mistakes over and over and over again, then we may have a bigger problem. But for most people, you make a mistake or two, you make the same mistake once or twice, you learn from it, you own it, you move on, and you don't make that mistake again down the road. And it helps, put you on the right track, of reaching your goals, dreams, and aspirations quicker. Think about what went wrong, but only in terms of how you will make sure that next time you and the people around you will know how to make sure it goes right. So in essence, they're saying, learn from your mistakes. And the next time around that you attempt to be successful at the same thing, refer back to that time where you made the mistake and don't make the same mistake again. Take a different approach, right? Number 2, see your life and future as totally within your control. You got to be in control of your life. You got to know who you are. You got to love who you are. There's a quote often credited to Ignatius. Pray as if God will take care of all. Act as if all is up to you. Cool quote, it is. It is all up to you what you want to make out of yourself. You're in control of your own destiny. You have no one to blame but yourself for anything that goes wrong. But you don't have to blame yourself. You can use moments that you make mistakes, like I said, as learning experiences. And the next time, do it better, right? The same premise applies to luck. Many people feel luck has a lot to do with success or failure. I wouldn't say it has a lot to do, but it does play a role in it, in my opinion. If they succeed, luck favored them. If they fail, luck was against them. That is typically not true, but in some cases, well, if I had to say, there is a little bit of luck to everything in life, in my opinion. But it's not the main determining factor of your success. But some people can get lucky and get successful quicker. Like out here on YouTube, some people get lucky. They get a couple of videos to go viral right away when they create a new channel, and they're at 100,000 subscribers in a month, right? Most people aren't that lucky. I would have to say in that situation, that's a situation where, the majority of your success was based on luck. But if you weren't smart enough to create a good enough video with a great title, with a great thumbnail, and the actual video didn't engage people to watch it all the way through, you wouldn't have you wouldn't have gone viral, one way or another, whether luck was involved or not, right? So it's a combination of both, but luck can play a little part in it. Most successful people do feel good luck played some role in their success, and I agree with that. I've been saying that. But they don't wait for good luck or worry about bad luck. I don't base what I do on luck. I don't even think about luck. I'm not saying, okay, I'm going to get lucky today. If I go live today, I may get lucky and trigger the YouTube algorithm and go viral. I don't think that way. I just do what I do. I know if I keep coming back, if it's meant to be, one way or another, this will take off, right? So again, but they don't wait for good luck or worry about bad luck. They act as if success or failure is totally within their control. It is. It is within my control. But you got to work at it. And it's not going to happen right away in most cases. It may take years of continuous hard work. Like, I come out here pretty much every day, if not almost every day, and I create lots of content. I pour my heart and soul into it because I want it. I know I want it. I'm determined. I have determination. I have ambition. I have a purpose, a passion, a drive for it, right? American Dream 6.2, welcome to the show. How are you doing? You missed the first part of the show where I mentioned that there's some things going on right now, so we're not going to have the biggest turnout here tonight. The Rogue Internet Man channel is once again talking about Lichen Theory and a bunch of those people that he's involved with, Lichen Theory, DeRosa, and some other people. And he's been really coming at Jamie lately, and Jamie deserves it. He does. And I mentioned, dude, that I'm going to be doing kind of like a reaction stream professionally tomorrow regarding this. So stay tuned for that. But check out the first part of the show when it goes to a replay if you want to know more. I went in a little more detail at the beginning of the show. I don't want to repeat everything right now because people watching the replay are not going to want to hear the same thing twice, right? But thank you for being here, American Dream 6.2. I greatly appreciate you, man. They act as if success or failure is totally within their control. If they succeed, they caused it. If they fail, they caused it. That's how I feel. Failure is totally within my control. If I succeed, I caused it. If I failed, I caused it. I only have myself to blame one way or another. I'd rather blame myself for being successful than being a failure. But hey, you're going to fail more times in life than succeed. But just understand, like we've been saying all along, there's nothing wrong with failure. You learn from your failure or failures, and then you get back on that horse and then keep moving forward, and eventually you're going to figure it out and be very successful at it. Folks, like my YouTube channel, if you go back and watch videos from my former channel, well, they're not publicly available. But those videos on my former channel and the videos, early on, a couple years ago when I started this newer channel after I shut down my former channel, you can tell the difference of quality. Audio, video, the way I deliver my information, the topics I talk about, my emotional self-control and all that. I've really worked hard to refine this. So you learn from your failures, and that's what makes you more successful in the long run. By not wasting mental energy worrying about what might happen to you, you can put all your effort into making things happen. And then, if you get lucky, hey, you're even better off. Right. You look at getting lucky as a bonus, right? Luck can be involved, like I said earlier, in becoming successful at anything you want to accomplish, but don't count on it. If you get lucky, you get lucky. But even if you get lucky, don't let it get to your head, because you still have to maintain, what you accomplished based off of luck, or it'll just dissipate. You can't control luck, but you can definitely control you. Let me repeat that one more time. You can't control luck, but you can definitely control you. Very profound there, I must say. Adelaide's Advice Addict, welcome. Good evening. American Dream 6.2, watching with the eyes emoji and the 100 emoji. Adelaide's with the hearts and the thumbs up. Thank you, Adelaide and Dream, for being here, and Lewis Fuller. I appreciate you folks. I don't know where everyone else is at tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. You gotta just keep moving forward, no matter what. Some nights are better than others. Number 3, learn to ignore the things you can have no control over. One more time. Learn to ignore the things you can have no control over. Mental strength is like muscle strength. No one has an unlimited supply, right? So you got to, cherish your energy. You've got to, use your energy wisely. Don't waste energy on things that aren't going to get you ahead. Take chances. But if you know something is just not going to get you ahead, it's going to set you back, don't put any energy into it. And as we go further down this list, you're going to see some things to stay away from. For some people, it is politics. For others, it is family. For others, it is global warming. Whatever it is, you care and you want others to care. Now, it's one thing to care about something and believe in something, but you can't expect everyone to agree with you. And don't attack people if they don't agree with you 100% on everything you like, because no two people are alike in this world. And if they were, it'd be a pretty boring place to live, in my opinion. Fine. Do what you can do. Vote. Lend a listening ear. Recycle and reduce your carbon footprint. Do what you can do. Be your own change, but don't try to make everyone else change. Let me repeat that again. Be your own change. You can make a difference in this world, but don't try to change anyone else. You can help people. The way I help people is by helping them get what they want. I don't tell people what to do, and I'm not trying to change people. I just try to help people get what they want, and I share what I feel is holding them back based on my past experiences. But I never tell people what to do. I make them aware of what's holding them back and allow them to decide for themselves if they want to make that change or not. I'm not here to force you to make a change. I'm here to share with you what your issues are and what it's going to take to fix them. And it's going to be up to you if you want to do the work, right? Do the work on yourself. So again, do what you can do, be your own change, but don't try to make everyone else change. They won't. Because they won't. They just won't. To a certain degree, every one of us is a little bit selfish, at least. That could be normal. Okay? We're gonna put ourselves first. At least we should, right? So don't try to change other people. You can support them and give them advice if they're open to it, but don't force them to make a change. They won't. Number 4, don't resent, but instead celebrate the success of others. Very good. Very well. Many people, I guarantee you know at least a few successes as a zero-sum game. If you see success as a zero-sum game. There's only so much to go around. I've talked this before, I'll say it again. There's plenty to go around for everyone. Just because, for example, YouTube has a lot more creators in 2021 than they did in 2005, 2006, doesn't mean you can't be successful. There are many people that are starting right now and becoming very successful with tons of subscribers, and they're making money, and they're getting lots of views. You just have to do the work. You have to stand out. What makes you different and unique compared to everyone else doing the same thing, right? When someone else shines, they think that diminishes the light from their stars. That's an insecure person. That's an insecure person that doesn't believe in themselves. Okay? If you're the kind of person that goes out there and feels that your lack of success is based off of somebody else that's doing what you're doing and they're stealing your spotlight, then you got a serious issue. You're very, very insecure because if you truly love what you're doing, you're going to do it for that reason alone. Whether you end up being more successful than this other person or not. And again, why would you let someone else doing the same thing get in the way of you doing that thing and finding the way to make it better, right? Maybe watch that person and use that person as a role model instead of, feeling jealous about them, right? That's what I do. I watch other coaches out here on YouTube, Coach Corey Wayne, Coach Dan Bacon, and many others, and I have a lot of respect for many of them. Some of them I don't like because I think they're horrible. But the ones that do it right, I have lots of respect for them, and I don't see them as competition. I see them as collaborators. Or even as cohorts. Sorry, I had to check something here. Okay, we're good. Resentment sucks up a massive amount of mental energy. Energy better applied elsewhere. Right. Conserve your energy for the positive things you want to move forward. Let go of resentment. Don't hold on to resentment against anyone because that's just going to drain you, and that's going to shift your focus elsewhere, and it's just putting out negative vibes. Let go of any and all resentment. And I promise you, it's going to clear your mind, your body, your soul, and you're just going to be working each and every day at a more optimal level. When a friend does something awesome that doesn't preclude you from doing something awesome. In fact, where success is concerned, birds of a feather tend to flock together. So draw your successful friends even closer. Right. Embrace the success in other people, even if they're doing something similar you're doing. Right. Embrace their success, as long as they're doing it maturely and professionally. The only type of success I don't embrace are people that create drama and make money instigating drama. I can't stand that kind of stuff. But anything else that's legitimate, I embrace that. Even if it's somebody doing the same thing as myself, I could learn from them, right? And learn how to better my ways of running that same type of business by embracing them, and supporting them as well, right? Even though we do the same thing. Don't resent awesomeness. Create and celebrate awesomeness wherever you find it, and in time, you'll find even more of it in yourself. Absolutely. Nothing more to add to that. All right, so we've got 4 more to go. I'm going to stop right here. Check out the chat on Facebook and YouTube real quick. Nothing happening on Facebook, and then I'm going to take a quick break. Lewis Fuller says, "You're welcome. My pleasure." Let me see something real quick here. So look at this. This guy just cannot stop feeding into drama. So after Rogue Internet Man goes live, Jamie's live in his Like and Theory channel with 103 people because he is nothing but a drama. Jamie, you're nothing but a drama queen, dude. And you came at me in a video saying what you project, you get back? Come on, dude. Stop doing what you're doing, dude. You're destroying your life, bro. Let me go back to full screen here real quick. This is pathetic, dude. 35-year-old grown man just cannot stop the drama. He's addicted to drama because that's all he feels he has to make money. He doesn't want to work hard to make something out of himself. Look at the 9 people on that panel. Now, I'm not listening, obviously, but this is just ridiculous, right? You run a channel like this here of uplifting positive content, right? That these people really need, and they would rather put 100 people on a crappy channel and just infest themselves in hateful content and hateful drama. It's just pathetic. And what are they going to say? Are you jealous? What am I jealous of? What is there something to be jealous of? Getting 100 people on a live stream because you're a drama instigator? I can do listen. I can do the same thing. When I didn't even realize I was doing this in the past, but when I was unknowingly doing drama shows in the past, I'd get 100 people in the box too, 80, 100. But what value is that really putting out there? $115 people. Again, there's no jealousy here, James. You're going to say that because you're an insecure guy. But is that all you got, man? Is that all you have to bring to the table? Is endless drama? This is pathetic, man. This is like listen. It's not that I really care about what's going on here. It's just a fascinating story to me. Jamie, your story fascinates me. Your behavior and what you've done to stir up all this drama and to infest all these people with your miserable life out here on YouTube, it fascinates me. Like, I'm literally seeing this man self-destruct on YouTube. And that's all I've been seeing for the last 4 years. It's a fascinating story. To me, I'm not looking at this as drama because I'm not involved in the drama with them. But this is just fascinating to me. Dream, you tell me, if the Jamie story is fascinating to you. Anyway, so that's where everyone's at. And I could care less because that's not my audience anyway, right? But like I said, tomorrow I will share my thoughts about it because it just really, really fascinates me. All right, let me cue up some royalty-free YouTube music and take a quick 5 to 7 or 8 minute break. It's just funny to me that that guy makes content out of everything. Somebody talks about him on a stream, he makes content. Somebody makes a community post, he makes content. Someone sends him an email privately, he makes content out of it. Like, dude, you're a drama instigator because that's your audience. You built an audience of drama people, right? To the point of where you can't even create your actual content anymore because nobody will watch it. I think what Jamie is doing is what people in the past wanted me to do. People in the past wanted me to be the Jerry Springer life coach, right? And I think that's what Jamie is doing. I think Jamie is very, very well aware. He's very well aware and self-aware of what he's doing. I just think he's given up on himself for creating real content. He's feeding into what's getting results for him, right? Which is drama people, right? But is that the way you want to live your life? And how long is that going to last? What kind of a shelf life does that have? Do you want to be remembered for doing this type of stuff? God, I've never seen anything more. I can't stop talking about it. You know why? I have never, ever, ever, ever seen anyone on the face of this entire planet that's more pathetic than Jamie Legendary. I've just never, ever met a human being like that. It's hard to stop talking about it because it's that pathetic. It is. Like, I don't want to talk about it. But wow, this dude just doesn't stop. He just can't stop. He's addicted to this stuff, right? Why? Because it makes him feel better. It makes him feel like he has a purpose. It makes him feel like he has some type of self-worth. It makes him feel like he's accomplishing something which he's not. Unbelievable, man. Let me finish queuing up this music here. Just never going to stop with him. Now I'm even more curious about what happened on that Rogue stream, Rogue Internet Man stream. All right, folks, I'm going to step away for a 5 to 7 or 8 minute break. When I get back, I'm going to finish reading the last 4 habits. So stick around. We'll be right back. I am back. I'm back to the three people that are still here and don't want to infest themselves with pointless, stupid drama. People playing games. I appreciate you for being here. Stick around. I'm going to share my thoughts. I have some updates for you folks. Just disappointing. Really disappointing. Am I sad by it? Yeah, it saddens me. I'm going to share my thoughts in just a second. But first, I'm going to do a little meditating. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah. 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 I'm thinking of my favorite word, pathetic. I'm saddened by this. I'm saddened by this, folks. Really saddened by it. Anyway, the show must go on. The show must go on. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli live here on YouTube. And once again, also simulcasting live on Facebook. Glad you could all join me here tonight on this beautiful Monday evening. It is 11:43 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:43 p.m. Pacific Time here in my neck of the woods. Hang on a second. Hang on. Sometimes you get an urgent text message, you have to respond while you're live on the air, and people just don't get it, right? And they keep texting you if you don't get back to them. I have my phone on silent, but it's still, you can see it on the screen, right? Anyway, tonight we've been discussing how determined are you to accomplish your goals. One more time, how determined are you to accomplish your goals, dreams, and aspirations? If you missed the first part of the show, go check out the replay. I shared my thoughts regarding that. I also talked about, many other things, which I'm going to share my thoughts about here a little bit more because, the kind of person that I am, I do care about people. At the same time, I care about good, positive messages being put out there and being seen and being viewed. And, when your good, positive message is being drowned out by a bunch of drama people just instigating drama that you support your channel, and because of the fact that they still follow your content and they're still subscribed to you, YouTube thinks that that is your audience and recommends your content to them. And when they're live on a drama panel with 100 people on, obviously they're not going to be watching your stuff. And I don't even want them really watching my stuff anyway, but they do watch it at times. And instead of them just completely going away and doing their own thing, they still follow channels like mine, and it basically gives the YouTube algorithm, the artificial intelligence, the reading of them being my audience, which it's not my audience. I'm going to speak about that here for a second because, on my break, and I'm a little distraught by this whole thing. I'm bummed out by it. I'm saddened by it. But during my break, I was looking around. I went to see if that rogue internet man stream where he was talking about Like in Theory Jamie channel again. This 35-year-old millennial, unlike any other human being I've ever met in my life that I've known for almost 4 years out here, He was talking about him, and he ended his stream. And then I'm like, okay, I got low numbers. I know these people still follow me and they'll watch me when these creators are not broadcasting, right? Because that's just what they want to do, right? And I went over to the Like and Theory channel, and he has over 100 people. And he has a panel of 9 people. And lo and behold, who's on his panel? Rogue Internet Man. And, I heard part of the conversation during my break. And it seemed like Rogue Internet Man was pretty civil. Was talking about what he does and why he does what he does. But one thing doesn't make sense to me is if Rogue Internet Man has been receiving death threats from, Jamie Like and Theory channel's community and his Discord, why would he want to go on a panel on Jamie's channel? I'll tell you why. There's only one logical explanation to this whole thing, in my opinion. Is the fact that I think that Jamie Like and Theory and Rogue Internet Man are in bed together, and this whole thing has been plotted and skidded. And that's exactly where my stream is going to go towards tomorrow. Folks, I'm sick of this stuff. I'm sick of this drama audience. I'm sick of drama, period, on YouTube. I'm sick of these channels where all they do is they incite hate and violence and death threats, and they attack all these people out here because it comes off as cringy entertainment, and it entertains their pathetic audience that wants that type of content, right? And at the same time, it makes me wonder, how did Rogue grow his channel to 20K subs? He's a drama channel. Now, I could be wrong. And Rogue, I'm going to go watch your stream, and I'll even go and watch parts of Jamie's stream. I'll skim through and I'll find out exactly what's going on. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. And if you folks once again ask me why I care for one reason, because it is affecting my positive message from getting out there and other people's positive messages from getting out there. Because when you have good content like I create to uplift and help people, and other people do the same type of content like myself, right? Whenever you have a drama crap stream like this happening, it changes everyone's focus. People want to go and tune in and find out what's going on. Who's attacking who? What are they saying? They're talking smack about this person. Let me tune in, right? But what if I were to tell you that this is all plotted and planned just to make you believe that's what's happening, just to get more people on the live stream and to incite more donations, right? Or in Jamie Like and Theory's case, to satisfy his sponsors, his fake sponsors, sponsorship, right? I'm going to look into this, folks, and I will talk about it. Why? Because it has affected me. And am I jealous of their numbers? No, because they're drama numbers. Like I said, I can do the same thing. If I wanted to be a drama king and create drama content, I'd be better than all of them combined, because I am that intelligent to be able to do whatever I put my mind to. I just choose to not want to do that or live my life stuck in an endless pool of drama. And I don't want to be remembered as a drama king or queen on YouTube. Again, why am I so invested? It's affecting me, because the audience that was built by Jamie Like and Theory and a lot of these people came from my hard work. I built that audience. I networked for years out here on YouTube, right? To build this audience, right? And when these people came to my channel initially, they were cool. And then all of a sudden, you get people like Jamie and some other people that are drama instigators. They come in and they attack my audience. They attack me, and they manipulate the positivity and make it into a negative environment, to the point of where these people that were a part of my audience initially started talking smack about me just, to get a reaction because of what Jamie and these other creators were inciting them to do, right? And then I removed them from my channel because I don't want that negativity here, right? And then they took that audience over to their end and, turned their channels into Dramasphere channels that get lots of traction because that's what they've indoctrinated their audience to want, right? Or maybe that's what their audience really wanted, right? This is a game, folks. This is not real. These people are phony. They want you to believe that what's really happening with all these attacks and all that, they want you to believe it's real because if for 1 second you thought it was fake, you wouldn't tune into it, right? You tune in because this is real. Okay, we're gonna death threat people and we're gonna just do that just to get a reaction. We don't really mean it, right? Again, why else would Rogue Internet Man go on Like and Theory's panel after creating a second show on him within a less than 2 week period and talking all this smack about him, including being unhappy that he received a death threat from Jamie's community in his Discord? At least that's what I saw. I need to go back and watch these streams and find out exactly what happened, but that's what I gather is happening. I'm disappointed. And quite frankly, I don't care what anyone from that drama site says. Oh, Eli's jealous. Oh, Eli's just hurt. I am hurt. I am not going to lie. I'm saddened. Actually, I'm not hurt. I'm saddened by it. I'm saddened by it because of what you folks do. It affects people that want to run a positive, uplifting type of channel. It affects us from moving forward because initially we were in bed with you when we thought you were someone that was a good person to collaborate with. And then when we found out what you really do and who you really are, when we, slipped away, we still shared the same audience, right? And because that same audience still follows me, when they follow my channel in a negative way, they thumb me down. They only view, a minute of my live stream. My average view duration is low. My engagement has more thumbs down. It's like, can you blame me for feeling the way I feel, right? That's the only thing that bothers me. You see, what you folks say doesn't bother me. How it affects me in the ways I just mentioned is what bothers me. And I'm not afraid to come out and put it publicly and state it. So as a coach, I'm a human being. I have my moments too, and I look at things realistically. It just saddens me. It saddens me. It saddens me that the game some people play out here, the cringe that they create, and whether it's real or not, they try to make it appear real, and they do crazy, stupid things just to get that attention. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to move over to the browser screen and finish the rest of the show here and then go and enjoy my night. But again, I will be talking about this tomorrow because I'm sick of it. There are a lot of good people out here on this platform that want to be uplifted, that want to be appreciated, that, don't want to deal with stupidity and hate and pointless drama and be used as a lolcow, which is what they call them, a lolcow, right? Even if these people don't want to intentionally harm you, they have to make it come off that way. James Pink, there's a lot of cringe on YouTube, all for the sake of money. Well, that's true, James Pink, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're from the other side, which is fine. I don't care. But how pathetic is it, James Pink, How pathetic of a YouTuber do you think Like in Theory is? And now I'm just beginning to think that Rogue Internet Man's a pathetic guy too. And Rogue, if you want to come at me, come at me. I'm not looking for traction. Quite frankly, your audience would do me no good. Because I don't want a drama audience. I just want to expose this stuff and share it with people like, is this the way you want to live your life? Is this what makes you happy? Is this what makes you feel good? Or is it all about the money? And even if you're making money, is it sustainable long term? And is this the way you want to be remembered as a human being, right? And do you want to put your YouTube channels at risk? Because Rogue, you've got streams that are flaggable, and I haven't flagged them. But maybe I rethink that. Maybe I go and I look at Rogue streams, which do not follow ad-friendly guidelines, and he is monetized. They do not follow ad-friendly guidelines. They do not follow community guidelines. And you've got a lot of copyright issues too, Rogue. But I'm a better person than that, Rogue. I'm not going to flag you down. I just want to know what your real intentions are now that you popped on the Like in Theory's panel and you're acting all chummy with him, right? Is this a game to you guys? You know, a lot of people used to say back in the day, you know, like when I was beefing with JB Gunner, right? They were saying, are you and JB putting on an act? Are you both getting paid? No, I didn't make a dime from that. No, that was totally real. That was not an act. JB was acting. He knew what he was doing. He knew how to play the new YouTuber like me back then, right? But that was not an act. This, I'm beginning to feel as an act. Rogue has surprised me with his turnabout. What do you mean by that, James Pink? I'm sure you were watching what happened tonight. Are you saying, in other words, that you think Rogue is in bed with Jamie? And Rogue is getting in bed with him and other people and instigating fake drama to get views and subs and super chats and donations, right? Because drama sells, right? Because people will drop everything to view drama over good, normal content, right? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that Rogue surprised you because you thought that his content was more genuine and he's calling these people out? But after what I've seen tonight, I'm a very intuitive guy. And let me tell you, Rogue, you may be good at doing what you do, and maybe Jamie's okay at what he does, right? And you guys may be somewhat intuitive, but there's no other guy more intuitive than myself. I'm the most intuitive guy out here. I'm gonna figure this whole thing out, and I'm gonna put it all out there so people know the truth. And I'm gonna do it professionally, maturely, and within the guidelines. Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this crap. I am. I'm sick of it. I come out here each and every day and I work hard to create real content, and your stupid, fake, phony drama instigating content is flooding, unfortunately, a very similar audience that we have, which I don't even really want to have, right? If you were in my shoes, you'd feel the same way. You feel the same way. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the facts, right? Anyway, number 5, never stoop to complaining, criticizing, or whining. It may sound like I'm whining right now. I'm really not whining. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because YouTube is a shared platform. And what other creators do, where we both share a similar audience, even though I don't want to share that same audience, they still follow me. What these other creators do, they greatly affect me. They greatly affect me. And I've been trying to find a newer audience, and I've started heading that route, but it's not easy. It's not easy because YouTube keeps recommending my content to these drama people, right? And I don't want YouTube to recommend these people my drama content. Or sorry, not my drama content. I don't want my content to be recommended to these drama people. Sorry, I'm a little bit ticked off right now. I am a little ticked off. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I am a little triggered. I don't care if you say if I'm triggered or not. I am frustrated because I really care about helping people in a genuine way. And all I want to do is move my channel forward and reach people that want to be here. Because these people, I can't do it no matter what I do. And I'm a smart guy. I know how to do things. Your words have power, especially over you. Whining about your problems away makes you feel worse, not better. I'm not letting it get to me. I'm expressing myself. I feel just fine. So if something is wrong, don't waste time complaining. Put that mental energy into making the situation better. Oh, you bet your bottom dollar. You bet your bottom dollar is what I'm trying to say to make that situation better. Unless you want to whine about it forever, eventually you'll have to make it better. Absolutely. In this case, I don't have a choice. I don't want to talk about this, but it affects me. So I got to talk about it. I got to make people aware of it. And I got to make people aware of, hey, do you want to consume yourself with fake instigated drama that appears real? And in order to make it real, they actually do some things that are real. They'll dox you. They'll make death threats. They'll what do you call it? They'll swat you. They'll do all these things, right? Do you want to be a part of that? Unless you want to whine about it forever, eventually you'll have to make it better. That's all I've been trying to do. But because we share a platform on YouTube and it affects me from hitting the right audience, no matter what I do, I don't have a choice. I don't really want to talk about this. I don't. I really don't. But that's how it affects me. That's the truth. So why waste time? Fix it now. I've been trying to do that. Don't talk about what's wrong. Talk about how you'll make things better, even if that conversation is only with yourself. Well, I'm a YouTuber. I want to grow my positive channel of coaching people and uplifting people, right? And unless I talk about it and make, people aware of what's going on, I'm not going to attract the right people here. I want to try to attract the right people here, right? And I've been doing that. But because of what I mentioned a little bit ago regarding sharing a similar audience with the drama audience, because I initially built that audience. I initially met most of those people that are part of that drama audience. So they're still a part of my audience. It does affect me. Now, if they could just go away and stop following me and just do their own thing, go have fun in your drama sphere land. But if that's not how it's going to be, I'll tell you what. If you folks are going to continue to follow my content and ruin my numbers, then I'm going to keep talking about you. I changed my mind. Then I'm going to keep raising awareness, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get my channel where it needs to go by stopping the stupid stuff you folks are doing. And do the same with your friends or colleagues. Don't just serve as a shoulder they can cry on. Friends don't let friends whine. Friends help friends make their lives better. Number 6, don't focus on others. Only try to impress yourself. Yeah, the only opinion of yourself that matters is your own. And I'm not trying to impress anyone. I know, I 100% clearly know what's affecting my channel from growing. And it is not my content. I run a great show with great content, high quality audio and video. I do everything right. I have great thumbnails, titles, descriptions, tags. I do everything right. I know it's affecting my channel, and that's why I'm focusing on it. And if you folks think I'm feeding into drama and you want to come at me for that, that's on you. That's on you. But if you're going to come at me, then I'd rather not have you here. I feel like I don't have a choice. I feel like I don't have a choice based on the circumstances I've been mentioning here for the last 20 minutes or so. No one likes you for your clothes, your car, your possessions, your title, or your accomplishments. Those are all things. People may like your things, but that doesn't mean they like you. Just because you have materialistic things doesn't mean they like you. Maybe they like you because you have money and you're going to pay for them when you go out all the time. It's not a real friendship or relationship. Sure, superficially they might seem to like you, sure, because you have money. But what's superficial is also insubstantial, and a relationship not based on substance is not a real relationship. Absolutely. I was just saying that in different words. Excellent, blog author. Genuine relationships make you happier, and you'll only form genuine relationships when you stop trying to impress and start trying to be, or to just be yourself, which is what I'm trying to say. Absolutely. Always be yourself, and you'll attract the right people in the long run into whatever you're trying to accomplish, business related or personal related. And you'll have a lot more mental energy to spend on the people who really do matter in your life. And that's all I want to do. The problem is what I've been mentioning. Because we're on a shared platform on YouTube, we share a similar audience. I don't want that audience following me, but they still do. They still thumb me down. They still come and watch 1 minute of my 2-hour videos. They ruin my average view duration. What else can I do? I just want these people to go away, but they're not going to go away. They're not. So if they're not going to go away, I've got to handle it this way. I don't have any other choice, right? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out a way to move this forward one way or another. Whether it involves talking about them or not, or a combination of talking about them and doing my thing. I'm at that point right now. That's the point where I'm at. Got a couple more, folks. Get your questions in the chat right now. Double 50 quarter pounder sock account. I don't know who you are. Maybe you're somebody that's been trolling me. Dude, are you still upset with these YouTubers? Just leave it alone already, Jesus and Christ. No, I'm not going to leave it alone, bro. I'm not, because it's affecting me. Because no matter what I do, it affects me in the ways I just mentioned. And if you don't like it, sir, then you don't have to be here. Ignore it and it will go away. No, sir, it doesn't go away. What you're not understanding is I have been ignoring it for months. These people continue to steal my content. These people are still a part of my audience. They will not unsubscribe from me. They will not stop watching me. They will not stop thumbing me down. And there are so many of them that they send so many negative signals to my channel that the YouTube algorithm will not put out my content to the right audience. Dude, I've ignored these people for months. So I got to tackle this head on. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm sick of sitting on the sidelines here and I put in all this effort to run these shows for what? For 2 or 3 people to pop on because the rest of them are infested in drama? And then they come back and watch parts of my replay and thumb me down so my content won't get recommended to other people that actually want to view my content? Come on, dog. I am trying to find a new community, but you're not understanding my situation, dude. I've been doing that behind the scenes, bro, for many, many months, and it hasn't changed because of what I've been mentioning. Do something different? No, I don't want to do something different. I'm a life coach. Fighting drama with more drama is not going to work, Eli. I will do what I have to do, sir. You have to go away first. You haven't truly gone away. Well, sir, that's your opinion. I did go away. I did go away, but these people, they cannot survive without coming at people like me every now and then, right? What am I supposed to do? Sit back and watch Jamie Lycan Theory and DeRosa Show and Raleigh on monetized channels activate channel memberships and resell my content as a membership package that violates the terms of service? Come on, dude. What other YouTubers in their right mind that are monetized do those kinds of things, right? One way or another. One way or another. Things are going to happen here in my neck of the woods. And the people that want to join me along on this journey, now is the time. I could use your support. Do you want to support me or do you not? I'm not trying to be upfront, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying there are some good people out there that have dealt with these pathetic, moronic, fake YouTubers that pretend to instigate drama just because that's how they get an audience and make money, right? Double 50 quarter pounder. I starved them for 6 months, dude. What you're not understanding, double 50 quarter pounder sock account, is that they're still subscribed to me and they're never going to go away. Ever. Ever. They're not. They're not going to go away. It's affecting me algorithmically on YouTube to get recommended to a different audience. They are purposefully doing it because they know that it's hurting me from being recommended to a different audience. They know exactly what they're doing, dude. These are the kinds of people they are. That's the type of people they are. And they've done this to many people, and I'm sick of it, and I'm going to stop it. Listen, dude, do you not think that if I honestly felt ignoring them forever, 6 months, a year, would get my channel heading in the right direction and recommend it to the right people? Do you not think I would do that if I knew that would happen? I tried that, bro. It didn't work. The moment I ignore these people, they do things to steal my content with a shared audience that watches my content on their channels. Then they come and thumb me down, don't watch my videos, ruin my average view duration. Dude, listen, that they're not going anywhere, bro. They're not. Well, have a great night. You may be ODN saying outskis. Maybe that's you, ODN. Have a good one if that's you. You're amazing, Coach Eli. F the trolls and the hate. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't care about them. But what I just witnessed tonight, man, was just unreal. 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 With Rogue Internet Man doing another stream on Jamie, then going on Jamie's panel and talking with him in a civil way after he claimed that he got death threats. I mean, come on, Rogue. Are you just trying to entertain your audience, dude? And here's the funny thing. Jamie's the kind of guy that's known to copyright strike people for using his content. So I should have seen that. If he didn't copyright strike Rogue, obviously they must be in bed together. If there's anything I can do to stop these drama channels that are just very hateful and inappropriate channels, I'm going to do what I have to do. And if people don't like that, they can unsubscribe and leave. I don't care. I want to do what's right for the people. I want to do the right thing. I want to focus on positive people, and I want the negative people, the people that are creating issues, to pay for what they've done. I'm tired of people not paying the price for their mistakes. Because when they don't pay the price, it fuels them to keep doing more and more negative crap. Number 7. Constantly revisit your long-term goals. Say you want to build a bigger company. When you're mentally tired, it is easy to rationalize doing less than your best. Say you want to lose weight. When you're mentally tired, it's easy to rationalize that you'll start changing your eating and exercise habits tomorrow. Say you want to better engage with your employees. When you're mentally tired, it is easy to rationalize that you really need to work on that report instead. It's one thing to acknowledge you want to make a change, right? Let's take losing weight, for example, right? You have to acknowledge it, then you have to take action and say, look, starting tomorrow, I'm going to walk 4 miles per day, and I'm going to cut my calories in half. I'm going to do that I need to lose 10 pounds. I'm going to do that for 2 months. That's how long it'll take for me to lose 10 pounds. A month and a half, 2 months. And you stick to it, right? Mental fatigue makes us take the easy way out, even though the easy way takes us the wrong way. That's correct. How much do you want it? How much ambition do you have? How determined are you to accomplish any goal, including losing weight? The key is to create tangible reminders that pull you back from the impulse brink. A friend has a copy of his banknote taped to his computer monitor as a constant reminder of an obligation he must meet. Another keeps a photo of himself on his refrigerator taken when he weighed 50 pounds more to serve as a constant reminder of the person he never wants to be in again. Another fills his desk with family photos, both because he loves looking at them and to remind himself of the people he is ultimately working for. Okay? Think of moments when you are most likely to give into impulses that take you farther away from your long-term goals. Then use tangible reminders of those long-term goals to interrupt the impulse and keep you on track. We have these smartphones now attached to our hips. You can set reminders on these phones and do anything you want to do. There's no excuse. We've all got these, right? We've all got these. Or better yet, rework your environment so you eliminate your ability to be impulsive. Then you don't have to exercise any willpower at all. If you can't say no to checking your social media accounts every few minutes, then turn them off and put them away for a couple of hours at a time so you don't have to be strong enough to say no. Folks, we're all guilty of this. We all have smartphones and we all seek instant gratification, whether we admit it or not. I'm guilty of that as well. I'm trying to get a lot better at it. And I have gotten better at it. But at least I can tell you one thing. When I'm hanging out with people in person, if I'm on a date or, let's say I have a girlfriend, I'm spending time with her, I'm not constantly on that phone. I'm focused on her. Because if not, then why am I with her, right? Why is she with me, right? You got to learn how to balance it out better. Number 8, count your blessings. Before you turn out the light every night, take a moment to quit worrying about what you don't have. Quit worrying about what others have that you don't. I don't worry about what other people have. I don't judge people on that. I don't even judge people at all. Think about what you do have. You have a lot to be thankful for. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? I do have a lot. I do. And I'm grateful and thankful for it. I'm very grateful and thankful for it. The things that get to me in life are the things that I want the most. And when people get a grasp of how much you want something and how much effort you're making to get it ahead, they do whatever they can to prevent your success. And they know exactly what they're doing. And what they're doing is not technically, legal or illegal. Maybe it's skating the line. They know how to play the system. And they play the system to the fullest extent to prevent your success. That's what bothers me. What bothers me are not things that are within my control. What bothers me are things that are not within my control that other people can exploit and harm people like myself or others, and then there's nothing we can do about it, right? And even if we ignore it, it doesn't solve the issue, right? You guys say ignore this stuff, right? Do you think I want to talk about this all day, every day? No, I don't. Stick around. I'm going to share with you folks what's coming up tomorrow, because I'm done. I'm done playing games. I'm done playing games with these people. I'm done playing games. You guys want to go toe to toe with me, right? Hey, I've been doxxed. My family's been doxxed. Everyone's attacked. My family, my mother, my brother, his work, my former place of self-employment was attacked. Everyone, I've been attacked in every single way. What more can you do? What more can you do? I'm not afraid of anything. You guys want to go toe to toe with me? You want to see who will be the one standing in the end? Let's go. Is that what you want? You want that, Jamie? You want that, Rogue? Because Rogue, you want me talking about you? You want me looking into you, Rogue? Because let me tell you something, Rogue. You're hiding in plain sight, right? Do you not think I haven't found people that are hiding in plain sight? I'll find you. I'm not going to dox you, and I'm not going to threaten you. When people do stupid things, like I've been seeing, that affect people like myself and other good people, I'm going to look into you, and I'm going to find you. Now, I'm not going to harm you. I'm not going to do anything illegal or anything that violates the guidelines, but I'm going to find out who you are. You've now hit my radar, Rogue, based on what you did tonight going on Jamie's stream. That just makes me wonder there. On one hand, you talk smack about the guy. You say that people death threatened you from his Discord or something like that. I have to go back and watch your stream. I didn't hear the whole thing, but that's what I thought I heard, right? And so you're talking about smack about him, then you go on his panel and you're all buddy. This is why I do what I do. And this, dude, like you're either going at the guy or you're his buddy, right? You can't be both. Like that's hypocritical, right? It just shows like you're in bed together, dude. It basically makes me feel, dude, that you're a phony and you're a fraud, just like the rest of them. Think about what you do have. You have a lot to be thankful for. It feels pretty good, doesn't it? Sure, it does. I'm very grateful and thankful for and I do have a lot, and I'm happy for that. Feeling better about yourself is the best way of all to recharge your mental batteries. Absolutely. Let me go back to full screen before I wrap things up here. Thank God you have slow mode on. Why is that? By Felicia. I'm just curious. Like I've got great mods and great security here on my channel. My channel is the most troll bulletproof channel on YouTube. I programmed it that way through Nightbot and the YouTube block words list, and I've got great mods. James Pink, let me ask you this before we get on out of here and I make my closing statement. Why have you lost respect for Rogue? Because now you're beginning to see that Rogue is full of it, and he's in bed with Like in Theory Jamie, and this is all a ploy for drama ratings, right? Why in the world would a channel with 20K subs get in bed with a channel that has under 4K subs, and most of those subs are dead because they were from the days where he used to create real content, not drama content, right? I'm a coach first and foremost, and I'm here to help uplift people. But if I have to go toe-to-toe with you, Rogue, you, Jamie, if I have to go toe-to-toe with you half the time, So that way I can clear up the lane for my channel to move forward that you folks are preventing, then I'm going to do that. And I'll expose all of you, and I'll do it professionally and maturely and within the guidelines, unlike you guys that violate every guideline known to man and womankind. Monetization, community guidelines, and copyright. So James Pink, I'm just waiting on you. Why have you lost respect for Rogue? Is it because he's a traitor, or he's full of it, or he's playing games, or you thought he was genuine, and now you realize that he's just in bed with anyone he can get in bed with to instigate fake drama, to incite donations, right? This is the same thing that these guys, like JB Gunner and Jamie Lycan Theory and many other creators I dealt with, send me back to my former channel. This is what these guys did, and I would call them out, right? And they would come at me, dox me, and attack me, right? But now I've learned how to handle that better because they've already done all that. Now there's nothing more they can do. Now I've learned how to play this YouTube game better. And now they don't want to go toe-to-toe with me because now I will do whatever it takes to get this exposed and stopped. And my vested interest, again, is this. My vested interest is the fact that I want my channel to have the opportunity to be recommended by the YouTube algorithm to the right audience, which you, Jamie, and these other people are affecting. I'm telling you that. I don't have any other choice. I don't want to feed into this. I don't even want to talk about this, but I don't have a choice. So I'm going to spend half my time watching these guys like a hawk. Everything they do, members only or regular content, I've got eyes and ears everywhere. I'm onto your game. I'm onto your game. And I will expose your game to the point of where it will devalue the content to your cringy drama audience that thinks what you're doing is real, but it's all planned. It's all skidded, right? How many people will stick around when they figure out that this is all an act? All an act, man. Phony. It's all phony. It's pathetic, man. James Pink, I'm waiting on you. I'll give you another couple minutes to let me know why you lost respect for Rogue. Is it because he's a phony? Is it because he's in bed with Lycan Theory? Rogue is sold out. Sold out to who? Rogue sold out to Lycan Theory, right? Rogue sold out for traction, donations, subscribers, etc. He sold out to one of the most pathetic YouTubers on the planet. In my opinion, one of the most pathetic guys on the planet. Lycan Theory. Rogue sold out to Lycan Theory, right? Let me tell you this. Jamie, Rogue, and anyone else involved, DeRosa, Raleigh, all of you guys, right? All of you guys. You want to go? You want to go with me toe-to-toe? Let's see who will be the last one standing. Because I can tell you, every piece of content I put out on this channel is advertiser friendly, abides by community guidelines and copyright guidelines, right? I never have to take down a stream, just like you, Raleigh. You took down your stream again the other day. What's the point of even doing it, right? I think he's a phony. My messages aren't getting through. I think you got a block on Lycan. Yes, I do have a block on Lycan Theory. Just put L Theory. That's fine. Yes, I do have. Nightbot has the word Lycan Theory blocked because I just don't want to give that guy an exposure. And listen, I didn't even plan on talking about him, bro. Like, some other dude came in here earlier, I think it was ODN, Old Dirty Ninja on a sock count, saying that you haven't stopped talking about them. No, I did. I blocked them all completely to the point of where people can't even mention their channel name on my channel, right? But yes, I do. I think he's a phony. My messages aren't getting through. I think you got a block on L Theory. Right. So James Pink, are you saying, in other words, that you feel Rogue has sold out to L Theory, Lycan Theory, right? You can just put L Theory. That's fine. We'll get the hint. I'm curious to just have one other opinion here from someone that's seen both sides here, because look, I don't want the good people to think that I'm here to instigate drama. I'm not. But this is affecting me from growing. No matter what I do, whether I ignore it or not, this is affecting me. So I've got to handle this. The enemy of my enemy is not my friend. Remember that, Eli. What do you mean by that? The enemy of my enemy is not my friend. What does that mean, dude? What does that mean? I'm going to wait a couple more minutes and then I'm going to wrap this up. He's just bowing down to him now like a wounded dog. I don't know why, but the D threat might have got to him. No, you want to know what I think happened, bro? I think they doxed him. I think they found out who he is. I think they found his dox. And so this is pathetic, man. Jesus, Rogue, are you that pathetic, dude? So let me get this straight. This is what Jamie does. Because when people come at Jamie legitimately, because he does break the law and violate all guidelines, right? And really hurts and harms people, right? This is what Jamie does. Jamie will find out through his group of ex-cons that are part of his channel. They will look into someone, they'll find their dox, and then they'll say, listen, dude, you stop or I'm going to dox you, right? Well, listen, Rogue, whether you stop or not, bro, they're going to dox you, dude. I've been doxed many times. Big whoop-de-doo. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to come over? You want to come hang out? So that's what's happening, right? Because I thought Rogue was this like badass type of guy, right? I thought Rogue was this guy that had balls, right? But obviously Rogue, this is pathetic, man. This is pathetic. Why would a channel with almost 21K subs bow down to a spoiled, entitled 35-year-old millennial and go on his panel? That devalues his entire channel. You might be right. This Lauren character was sending Rogue messages while he was streaming. Well, yeah, I know all these people, dude. These people are, listen, these people more than likely would not harm you in real life, but this is the content they create, and this is the control that they get over people. What they do is if you're trying to hide your identity, if you're anonymous on the internet, like many people have been, including Rogue, right? The only card that Jamie and his crew has to play is the doxing card, right? So what they're going to do, they're going to look into them. You can find people, trust me. If I want to find someone, I'm going to find them, whether they're showing their face, using their name, or not. So what happened? They found his dox. Maybe Lauren sent Rogue, here's your dox, here's your info, here's your name. Come over to Lycan Theory's channel and apologize and make ends meet, or we're going to dox you. Well, the truth of the matter is that they're going to bring you on the panel. They're going to make you look like a fool. They've done this to me and many others. And then what they're going to do, they're going to dox you anyway, dude. They're going to dox you anyway. I'm getting involved. Whether my audience likes it or not, I will be doing half of my content on life coaching. The other half will still be life coaching, but it will be doing whatever I have to do to shut down this illegal, unethical operation that's happening here. It's terrible. I'm sick and tired of the YouTube community having to deal with this lichen theory character, Jamie, and his pathetic felon minions. You got a couple felons, ex-cons on your payroll, James. You got DeRosa Show channel, and you've got Blake, right? Two guys that are ex-cons, dude. You surround yourself with ex-convicts, and they're supposed to be reformed, but they're not reformed. It's just unbelievable. Mark my words, I will get down to the bottom of this. I will be consuming a bunch of content regarding this tonight. And then tomorrow, I'll share my thoughts and I will speak on the truth. I will be streaming tomorrow night. It's going to take me between now and then to figure this whole thing out. And if you're a part of my channel on the good side of things and you don't like that I'm going to be doing this type of content every now and then for the time being until it gets taken care of, then you have a couple choices. You can put up with it and say, hey, Eli, I'm not going to come to these streams. I'll only come to your other life coaching streams. Or you can just unsubscribe and leave. And if you're a moderator and don't like it, let me know. I'll remove your moderation. I don't care. I got to do what I feel is right in my head and my heart. I don't know how this L gets away with what he does to people, not just you. Well, let me tell you, bro. James Pink, I appreciate the fact that you're being civil. I'm hoping you're a real genuine person and you're on the right side of things. It sounds like you are. Forgive me for even questioning it, but you know what? You can't blame me because who can you or can't you trust? The bottom line is, James, he's being paid to do this by his sponsor. He has to do this. This is part of his contract, unwritten contract to make $4K per month. But you can bet your bottom dollar. After what I saw happen today, Jamie, your pathetic attempt to try to get me to back off, you're only going to make me look at you even closer now. But everything I do will be behind the scenes and it'll be done legally and maturely and professionally. And anything I present on the front lines will be done professionally and maturely and within the guidelines. All I want you to do is stop. That's all. All we want you to do is stop. But because you're not going to, I'm going to move forward with what I got to do. I am here for you 100% no matter what, Coach Eli, for the good or the bad. Lewis, do you understand where I'm coming from, bro? I care about you and the good people. These people here have harmed so many people's YouTube channels to the point of where even if we ignore them, we can't get ahead because their audience is shared with ours. And it's affecting us algorithmically on YouTube. Like, I gotta handle this, dude, or it's never gonna move forward. I don't have a choice. Anyway, I'm going to get on out of here, folks. I'm going to get on out of here. We are at 2 hours and 7 minutes. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you to Lewis Fuller. Thank you to James Pink. Thank you to everyone else that was here earlier. American Dream 6.2, whichever account you were here on. And thank you to anyone that was watching on Facebook. I've got a lot of content to consume. And I will share more information with you folks later tomorrow or as soon as it comes up. I may be sharing the Rogue stream on my community tab. I may not, but if you want to check out the Rogue stream, go to Rogue Internet Man. You want to check out the Lichen Theory stream after that, I'm not endorsing or promoting either of their channels, but you want to check out Like in Theory to see what happened afterwards? Check it out. Rogue, I'm disappointed in you, dude. Disappointed, man. You sold out. You did. You sold out because I bet you they got your docs and they're using it as leverage to get you to stop. You were doing the right thing, bro. You were doing the right thing, and I even offered you, I have all the information, Rogue. And you probably got some information from my last stream where I responded to your last stream you did last week on Like in Theory. But they got you. That's what they do, bro. You're dealing with a bunch of ex-convicts and very shady people that don't like being defeated fair and square. So what do they do when you defeat them like you did? You defeated him, bro. You did. He got your docs, and now he's using that as leverage. To say this professionally, Jamie, for the YouTube algorithm, what a female dog of a move, bro. What a female dog of a move, Jamie. You're the kind of guy, Jamie, that would hit a guy below the belt if you had to do that to defeat him, man. How pathetic is that? With that being said, have yourselves a great night, folks. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Bye. We're out. We're out. We're out.